Ayubowan. Hope that you are ready to do the fourth lesson under Unit 3, Democratic Governance in Grade 9, Civic Education. Today's lesson is Rights, Duties and Responsibilities of Citizens under Democracy. To act as a good citizen in a democratic society while enjoying democratic rights, we should clearly understand our duties and responsibilities. As bilingual education students, we all should be able to use the language to communicate on our rights, duties, and responsibilities under democracy. Therefore, as usual, I have prepared several activities where you need to talk and write. Today, we are going to study rights of citizens in a democratic society, duties related to rights, and importance of enjoying the rights within the legal framework. Therefore, at the end of the lesson, you will be able to list out and describe the democratic rights we enjoy, identify and describe the duties and the responsibilities of a citizen who enjoy democratic rights, and communicate and act according to the ethical and legal framework when enjoying the democratic rights. Before starting, can you remember what we have learned in our previous lesson? Yes, we learned about the right of protesting, reasons on protesting. Protests may positively or negatively affect on democracy, then factors affecting the democracy, and the importance of each factor on ensuring democracy and the democratic countries. I asked you to do a debate. Can you remember? I hope you have enjoyed it. This is the first activity of today's lesson. There are two pictures. Study them well and compare the people in the picture with you. If you have got something then than them, and you can list out them under B column. If there is difference, write them under they column. If both are having something in common, write them under both column. Are you ready? Yes. You need to copy down the table first. Take a little time. Take your pens and papers. Copy down this chart. Here is the picture 1. Compare them with yourselves. What have we got? What haven't they got? What have got by both? Take a little time. Okay. We'll go to the next one. Right? Here is the second picture. Do we live in such places? Do you like to live? Why? Why do they live there? Think, what do they have there? What is the difference? Why such difference is there? Yes. Have you finished? Okay. We'll go to the next. Okay. Okay, this is my answer. The first picture. There we have food, clothes, parents, shelter, protection, health facilities, and education. But do you think those children have got them? I don't think. I think they do not have food, clothes, parents, shelter, protection, health facilities, and even education. It's a pathetic situation. But both of us have a name, then a nationality. We belong to one nation. Then we have a religion. No matter. There are similarities as well as differences. Then if you go to the picture 2, we have houses, jobs, money, facilities, freedom and happiness, and good environment too. But they do not have houses. We can't say those places they are not houses. And they don't have jobs. If they had jobs, they will earn some money and they will build up their houses. And I don't see facilities there. And there's no freedom and happiness. There's a big difference. But both they and we have right or we have the facility to vote to select the rulers. Right? So these are my ideas. So what about your ideas? You can compare your answers with your friends and discuss and argue on them. Your teachers and elders will help you. Shall we go to the evaluation part? Yes. As usual, you know whether it is a smiling face, a neutral face, or a sad face. I think you are familiar with this way of evaluating. So, I think you have got a yellow color smiling faces. This is the first activity of today's lesson. There are two pictures. Study them well and compare the people in the picture with you. If you have got something than them and you can list out them under B column. If there is difference, write them under they column. If both are having something in common, write them under both column. Are you ready? Yes. You need to copy down the table first. Take a little time Take your pens and papers, copy down this chart. Okay, here is my answer. When we don't have food, clothes and health facilities, does it ensure our lives a healthy life? So, it affect on right of living. Then if we don't have parents, shelter and protection, is there a possibility of having a good education? Those and then the if we don't have an education, how can we get a good job? Without a good job, how can we earn some money? So it affect on right of educating and right of doing a job. In return, without good education, we won't be able to get a job. Without good job, we won't be able to get some money. Without money, it's difficult for us to get some food, clothes and other facilities. So these are interconnected. So I think you also may have written the similar answers. Again, you can discuss your answers with your friends. Argue with them. And if we compare these two situations, both of us have got the right of having a name and nationality, right of following a religion, right of voting to select rulers or leaders, but they have not get the right of living, right of educating, right of doing a job. So these are the differences. Now it's time for you to think about this. Why such difference is there in the world, in our with our friends? Now you can evaluate your answers. Check whether you have read the similar answers without any mistakes, or whether it is in the second grade or the last. And you can compare your answers with your friends. Usually it is good for you to share your ideas. Okay, we'll go to the. Now I want you to list out the rights we can enjoy under democracy. Shall we start writing? I will give you 3 minutes. Yes, you can start now. Okay, shall we check your answers? This is how I listed out. The rights we can check your answers. Don't think about the order or the words. If you have written similar ideas, it's okay. Yes, they are right to live, right to educate, right to do a job, right to have a name, right to have a nationality, right to follow a religion, right to elect leaders or rulers. How about your answers? This time, I'm not going to give you the first language meanings because the terms are familiar to you. If you think you need them, you can use your word guide and write the phrases and you can get the first language translations. Okay, let's evaluate your answers. You know our way. As usual, you can evaluate your answers. After correcting, you can discuss about your answers with your friends and teachers. Here's the activity 4. You will see several images. Study them carefully. Then write your ideas on what you see. Identify and mention the right ensured in the picture or the situation. Then write the duty and the responsibility of us when enjoying the particular right. Are you ready with your pens and papers? Okay, let's start. This is the first situation. What do you think about this image? You can write. Then, what are the duties and what are your responsibilities? Okay, I think you have got enough time. You want more time? Right. This is what I have written. The picture shows how the right of education is ensured. This is a place of a school and how students have used it in an improper way. The properties in the classroom have been destroyed. Stationaries provided for them are misused. So, the duty of the students is to educate well. Their responsibility is to use the properties and facilities well and preserve them for the next generation. What do you think? Yes, we'll go to the next. Here is the next picture. Don't wait till I give you my ideas. You need to write. I think you have got enough time. Yes. The picture describes how food is wasted while children are starving without food. Food is one basic need where right of living is ensured. At the same time, it clearly highlights the difference of food they waste and the child eats. Our duty is to eat well and be healthy. We are responsible to preserve the food as there are a lot of people who are starving without food. Though we have a right to eat what we like, we should preserve them and share with needy people to ensure their right of living. Do you agree with my ideas? Or do you have different ideas? Yes, you can discuss. Let's go to the next one. What is here? What do you see here? You can write. Have you finished? Hope you have finished. Yes. The picture is about a place of working where the right of doing a job is treasured under democracy. However, the workers or the employees are chatting and playing board. They are wasting time while neglecting their duties. Therefore, the employees are paid for the duties. Therefore, their duty is to do their work to the best of their level. They are responsible for their quality service and the properties they use. How about your ideas? Have you seen this type of people? I don't think. Okay. But when you become a a worker in a government service or in a private sector, you have to do your job well. That is your responsibility. Yes. What do you see here? You can compare your house with the images. Do you have this type of experience? Okay. Shall we move to the answers? Yes. This is a picture of a house. It shows how electricity is wasted by the family members. We have right to enjoy our lives and the facilities are provided for us. But Our duty is to live happily and peacefully in the house. Yet we are responsible to save the energy for future needs and for others' needs. Though we have enough money to pay the bill, we should be responsible to save them. We cannot waste them. I think you are agree with me. Are you? Okay. What is this place? What is happening here? Yes. Start your work now. Right. Finished? Not yet? Okay. Take a little time. Hope you are finished. Yes. This picture describes how people destroy public properties. The public have right to protest or talk against the government decisions. However, public properties are provided for all the people in the country for their use. So, do we have right to destroy them? While enjoying the rights given to us, our duty is to use the public properties to fulfill our daily needs. At the same time, we are responsible to protect the public properties of the country. We should use the given facilities carefully and preserve them for the next generation. How about your ideas? Hope you have written the similar ideas. Yes, here's another situation. What do you think of this? Finished? Okay. Shall we check the answers then? Right. We'll go to the answers. Yes, this is a picture of improper garbage disposal. Different types of garbage waste are thrown everywhere in the environment. This may cause badly in the public health sector, violating the right of living. Think about the threat of dengue, the other diseases, communicable diseases. Yes. Then our duty is to use a proper way for garbage disposal. Maybe we are throwing them to our own land, but we should use a proper method. Hence, we are responsible to protect the environment from pollution. What do you think about this? Yes, sometimes maybe you are throwing the toffee wrappers from the windows while traveling. I have seen. So, as a responsible citizen, is it good to do? Yes. We had to think about our duties and responsibilities again and again. Yes, here, the next situation. What do you think of this? You can write. Finished? Or need more time? Okay. I think you have written. Shall we check them? The picture is about how natural resources like land, water, and vegetation are badly used. We have the right to use them, but such use of natural resources may affect on environmental pollution. If the environment is polluted, we will lose the right of living and right of leading a healthy life. Our duty is to use the natural resources for our benefit. We can use the water, trees, and the land to fulfill our needs. Our responsibility is to use them in an ethical manner. What do you think about the ethical manner? Yeah, who are they? What are they doing? Yes, study the images. Think about it. Maybe you also like to behave like this. Okay, write your ideas and your duties and responsibilities. Okay, shall we check the answers? Do you have similar experiences like this? I wonder. Yes, okay, we'll check your answers. This is a picture of how children spend money or to buy what they like. When we go to a supermarket or a shop, we are attracted by the various sweets, food items, and toys. Sometimes they are very expensive and our parents may not have enough money. Therefore, as children, We can make decisions on selecting what we want. Our duty is to select the best thing that we want. However, we should select the most important thing and the price should be bearable. That is our responsibility. We should not buy what we don't want, unnecessary things. I think you have similar experiences with your parents. Think about them. I think we have come to the end of this activity. I think this is a little kind of mental gymnastic for you. And I hope you have enjoyed the activity. We'll go to the next. Here's the activity 5. Right? Now I want you to list out the duties and responsibilities. You can use the previous activity as a support and you can list out your duties and responsibilities. It's easy for you. Do you want more time? Okay, we'll see what I have written. The first one, to educate well is the first duty. The responsibility is to use the properties and facilities well and preserve them for the next generation. The second duty is to eat well and be healthy. But we are responsible to preserve food and share with the needy people. Then, to do the work to the best of our level, wherever we are. And our responsibility is to provide quality service and protect the properties we use. Then, to live happily and peacefully, maybe in the house or out of the house, wherever with our society. Our responsibility is to save the energy for future needs and for others' needs. Then, to use the public properties to fulfill our daily needs, it's one of our duty. We have to use them. The responsibility is to use the given facilities carefully and preserve them for the next generation. Now I think you can remember your bus halt, public toilets. Yes, you know what has happened to them. Who are irresponsible. The next one, to use a proper way for garbage disposal. It's our duty. The responsibility is to protect the environment from pollution. Next one, to use the natural resources for our benefit. We can use them, but we are responsible to use them in an ethical manner. The last one is to select the best thing that we want. You have to select the proper thing. But when selecting, we have to select the most important thing with a bearable price. Those are our responsibilities. And this is these are some of the examples. You are unlimited. You can write more and more duties and responsibilities. Think a little while. There are so many duties as good citizens in the society we have to do. And there are a lot of responsibilities when you get the support, or when we enjoy the rights, we have to be responsible. So we have to think about these things again and again. Okay, now you can evaluate your answers. See whether it is a green, yellow color smiling face, or a green color neutral face, or a red color sad face. I hope that you will never get this red color one. Okay. Okay. Here's the activity 6. Think about the responsibilities. How do they ensure democracy? You have to think about these responsibilities and how does it affect on democracy. Just think for a while. Yes, the first 4 responsibilities, and we'll give you the next. Yes, all these responsibilities will help you to, yes, to contribute to establish democracy through preserving the rights of others. Think about it. If we are responsible, that means we are contributing to the society to establish and treasure the democracy. And in return, we are rewarded by gaining self-esteem. You can be happy. Okay. Again, you can evaluate your answers. Hope that you will share your answers and ideas with your friends and teachers and elders. Talk about the facts. Argue. You may have different opinions, different ideas, or maybe you have written so many new ideas rather than given ideas. So you can speak with your, you can argue with your, you can discuss with your friends and teachers and elders. Then you can learn a lot. And you may have heard about this constitution given in 1978. Here's part of it. Every citizen is entitled to the freedom of speech and expression, including publication, the freedom of peaceful assembly, the freedom of association, the freedom to form and join a trade union, the freedom either by himself or in association with others, and either in public or in private, to manifest his religion or belief in worship, observance, practice, and teaching. The freedom by himself or in association with others to enjoy and promote his own culture and to use his own language. The freedom to engage by himself or in association with others in any lawful occupation, profession, trade, business, or enterprise. The freedom of movement and choosing his residence within Sri Lanka, and the freedom to return to Sri Lanka. Now just think about the constitution, how flexible it is, supporting it to the people living in the multicultural society like Sri Lanka. So you can read further and expand your, enhance your knowledge. Yes, we'll go to the summary of the lesson. Today we learned about the rights we enjoy within a democratic society, then our duties and responsibilities when enjoying the democratic rights, then how being responsible is important as a good citizen, then the importance of legal and ethical use of rights. Hope you have enjoyed today's lesson. Have you? If you subscribe, you will get other lessons easily. Thank you very much.